Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Brittany. I've been with Bumble since 2006, so I'm really excited to get going with the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil class. In the chats, before we get started, just let me know where you're at, where you're joining us from, what salon you're with. I just kind of want to know who I'm talking to and who's out there in the Facebook world today. So let me know in the comments. Hi, James. All right. Philly, Herringbone Salon. Minneapolis, thanks for joining us today. I can't see your guys' names, but I can see what you type. Hi, Nico. Hi, guys. Sam from Mark Harris, thanks for joining, Sam. All right. Well, cool. As you guys keep joining in, let me know where you're at. Hi, Callie, Alyssa, Ann, and Stella. Oh, you guys are all together. That's fun. Awesome. All right, so we'll get started, but thank you so much for joining me from the Bay Area too. Okay, cool. Awesome. We got all coasts going on here. Awesome. Hi, Ken. Cool. All right, guys, so we're going to talk a little bit about the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil family today. It's one of our top sellers. Everybody loves it. I'm obsessed with it. Today, what we're going to be doing is I'm just going to go through the class and kind of inform you of every product in the line and also answer any questions you might have. We'll have a little discussion around some videos that our guy James did for us. So thank you, James. And hopefully to inspire you to like really get into the product and use it and sell it and all the good things that comes from this line. It's truly one of my favorites. So, all right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how our Hairdresser's Invisible Oil collection is powered by our 6 iconic oil blends. And that features the coconut oil, the argan oil, sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, macadamia nut oil, and the safflower seed oil. And I might quiz you on that later. But the key benefits are to moisturize and defrizz the hair and also to soften and shine. So it really gives you like that soft, moisturized feeling without it feeling flat. So right here we have a before and after that James did for us, and we'll get into the video a little bit later, but I just wanted to kind of show you the difference of just what a product can do. On the left for the before, you can see that it's a little crazy. It's beautiful hair. She has great hair. Her name is Brooke, and James did do her haircut as well. But you can just see how it's lacking a little bit of shine in that before picture, and then after, just the smooth and sleekness of it, just by using the products that we'll go over in just a few minutes. All right, so let's start with the shampoo and conditioners. I find that the shampoo and conditioner is the most important. Great hair starts in the shower. It is the foundation of the line. So when you have a really great shampoo and conditioner, it's really going to set you up for success for whatever else you're putting on your hair later on. So again, they're infused with the 6 featherlight oils. It softens, it silkens, it defrizzes, and it also helps with detangling. You can use it for medium to thick hair, straight to curly hair, or dry or damaged hair. Some of the key benefits are that it hydrates, it adds shine, it defrizzes, detangles, and really helps soften the hair. That brings us to our new girl in the family, the mask. She's super hydrating. She's newer in the line. It's one of those products that you can definitely feel the moisture in it. It's a weekly mask that helps reduces frizz and nourishes hair to leave it moisturized for up to 72 hours. That's really important. That's a great little stat there to keep your hair hydrated for 72 hours. Definitely a plus for most people, right? Again, it's for fine to thick hair. You can use it for any type of texture. It's also the key benefits are similar to the shampoo and conditioner, where it hydrates, it defrizzes, softens, shines, and also helps detangle. You can definitely feel it. I wish I could show you in person just how the creaminess of the product is, but it really helps get into the hair and helps protect it. It's definitely a welcome addition to the family. So I hope when you guys do use it, or if you have been using it, you're really loving it. All right, so the Invisible Oil Hot Concentrate. This is a great product. You do heat it up for about a minute before you put it in on dry hair. What it is our 6 oils, but we gave it a hype girl and gave it some castor oil in there, so it really amps up the hydration and the protection and the repairing abilities. You use it, a little bit goes a long ways. You use it from the ends and work your way up. It can be a little heavy, and it definitely is very concentrated. So you definitely want to shampoo and condition after you use it. You're gonna apply just 1 ampule, or maybe half, depending on your the density of your hair. But it's great for parched hair. It's gonna leave it feeling very nourished and hydrated, and also silky smooth. I tend to use it the night before I shampoo my hair, just because I like to put things in and then let it sit. But you can use it before any type of treatments in the salon. You can use it before you shampoo and condition. Cool. The primer is our hero product, and I know a lot of you love it out there, so drop it in the comments how much you love it. It is our hero product, which means it is our favorite. One of the things that you can use it as is a detangler. It definitely does help take out tangles. It is super lightweight. It has those 6 oils in it. You can use it on day 1 after you get out of the shower before you style, or you can use it on damp hair. You can rake it through the next day and restyle. It's really your jack of all trades. It's blended with the 6 feather light oils to help soften, silken, defrizz, and protect against breakage. It also does contain the UV protection, and so it should help shield the hair from drying through the effects of the sun. Cool. Let me see how many. I'm going to look in the comments and see how you guys love this one. You keep it in your beach bag. Nice. Best product created ever. I wish I knew what your name was, because I also agree. We're getting some hearts. Best primer ever. Awesome. One of the things that I really love about this one is the scent of it. So, not only is it a great product, but it's going to leave you smelling good for days to come, right? All right, so we'll move on. So we're just going to watch a little bit of this blow dry, and I will jump in and tell you what's happening. So as you can see, James is using water to wet Brooke's hair down. And then he's going through with the HIO primer. And he's being pretty generous with it. You can see that he's not really too afraid of using too much, right? So as we're watching this video, if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them in the chat. So he's really going roots to ends with that primer, right? All right. All right, cool. So I don't know if it's freezing a little bit on my end, so I hope you guys are able to see it okay. But as he's applying this, he's working it in with his hands. You can see him kind of massaging it through with his hands. And then he's going to go through and brush it out. And then I believe he's going to put a little repair from the mid shafts to the ends on as his styling product. And you'll really be able to see a difference in the before and after photo just by using these products and really working them into the hair to give it some softness. And also without worrying about weighing the hair down and not having any volume. You still are going to have a lot of movement and a lot of volume to it. So let me know in the comments how you guys like to use the primer, or if you're using it, or if you want to use it, let me know. All right, so you see James is combing with a wide tooth comb to help detangle. Also spotting his Bumble and Bumble towel. I love it. My boyfriend goes through a bottle a month. Awesome. Why not? It's definitely a go-to. My hair loves this in the winter. Yes, it's great in the winter. It definitely helps hydrate for those dry winter months. I know Tracy's in the Midwest, so it can get a little dry, right? Definitely use it as a detangler. Yes. All right. So I know I can see that it's a little slow and lagging on my area, but can you guys see it okay? All right. After I wash my client's hair, I spray it all over damp hair. Works especially after full foils. Yes. Helps the tangles and brush through with a wide tooth comb. Absolutely. It's great for those color treated clients that need a little extra moisture after they've gotten their hair highlighted or colored. You know, anything that compromises the hair, it's definitely going to be a benefit to use that one. My friends with young kids that have hard to comb through hair, it has been a lifesaver. No tears. That is a goal. When you're working on kids' hair, you definitely want to find something that will detangle their hair without causing them any type of scalp pain. So yes, definitely a great one for that. It's kind, like I said, it's kind of the jack of all trades where it's good for pretty much everybody to use. All right, so James is just adding a little bit more primer. I love it. Okay. And here goes the repair. So you can see when James puts products in, he really works it in his hands first and then puts it in the hair to prevent any type of buildup in one area. You can definitely pull it through so it gets all over the hair. All right. Well, I know James is in the comments right now. So her haircut looks great, James. Did you also do the color? Because that looks beautiful. Yeah. So sorry, guys. We're just having a bit of technical difficulties, but we're getting the video situated. So just hang in there with me for a sec. All right. So James is getting in there with some thickening spray. Ooh, look at that movement in that haircut. Good job, James. All right, guys. So while we get the video situated, if you want to go ahead and put in the chat any questions you might have or anything, any clarification that you need on the primer or the products that we've discussed so far, the shampoo, conditioner, mask, or the hot oil, please feel free to drop them in the chat. All right. Okay, cool. So we'll move on to the HIO oil, the first in the family and still a strong member. I love this product for any type of heat styling as well. It works great when you're trying to flat iron. It's got that soft featherlight feel. It has the 6 featherlight oils. This clear oil vanishes into the hair, so you're not going to see any type of buildup or coloration on blondes or anything like that. It is great for breakage or UV damage. Dry, dull hair gets a sublime transformation. It's for anybody with medium to thick hair, straight to curly. It can be dry, damaged, and or color treated. And you definitely want to work sparingly into damp hair before heat styling or smooth through the hair on the dry hair for a shiny finish. A little bit goes a long ways, so you don't need a ton of it. I like to start it at the ends and work my way up again. Also, a little pro tip, if you ever need a little extra oomph in your conditioners or anything, or a little extra oil, just put a couple pumps of this into your conditioner, and it really helps add to some moisture. All right, so here we have James using the oil before he's going to start flat ironing. And I don't know about you guys, but anytime I watch anybody flat iron, it's like instant gratification, just that smoothness that happens. And it just looks great. So James did use the HIO all over before he started ironing, and he is using the iron at 430 degrees of heat. So that just kind of tells you the amount of protection that this product can have as you're styling. Again, instant gratification right there. And you can really see with his sectioning that he's not taking sections that are too big for the flat iron, so he's not creating any type of dents or dips in the hair to really keep it seamless. Another little pro tip, actually from James, is that he likes to use this on clients before a shampoo to prevent tangles. And you can really add this to any product when moisture is needed. So again, just because we have the 6 oils in there doesn't mean that it's a heavy product. They're feather light. So it is going to give you movement still and not going to drag the hair. And that looks amazing. Not a fly away in sight. I love it. Tracy says, that is a beautiful head of hair. It really is. Sheena agrees. And, oh, I've been using that oil for finishing up men's cuts. I put a good amount on the back of their necks and use my razor for clean detail work. I have never tried that, but awesome. Just another way to use a product, right? And look at that finish on Brooke. She's loving it. Awesome. Yeah, that last comment actually brings up a good point. It's great for men's hair too. It's for everybody. So in the comments, do you guys have any questions or comments about the hot oil, or not the hot oil, the HIO oil? I think the fact that it's lightweight and heat protective is really great for anybody that styles their hair with heat on a regular basis. It really helps protect the hair from any type of long-term damage that can happen from either coloring or just if you have naturally dry hair that soaks up the sun. It really does help. So I hope you guys love it, and I hope you're using it a lot. But all right, we will move on. The Soft Texture Finishing Spray. This is another newer product to the family and one that I actually use all the time. It is great for that beachy hair without it being dry. It does have moisture to it, so it's going to give you that look and that feel without giving a matte finish. So it again has our 6 oil blend. It is a finishing mist, so you hold it a bit further from your head, and then you just mist on where you need. Then you can shake it through. It's perfect for dry or damaged hair or anyone who wants soft texture that lasts. So you think of like beachy hair, but with a bit more hydration to it. You're going to shake it really well before you use it, and you're going to mist evenly throughout the hair. I tend to take it section by section and just mist from a ways away and then shake it in, and that gives you a really great beachy feel. Because this is a newer product, how many of you guys have been using it out there? Are we loving it? James loves that it's heat protective. Yes, absolutely. This is great for that popular bedhead, that done, undone bumble look that we always go for. So this would be a definite go-to for that. Sam loves it. Thanks, Sam. Again, this is another one that has the scent to it, which is awesome. And it's just going to give you that texture and soften. It also has the UV filters, and it has a little bit of hold to it, so your hair will last throughout the day. Tracy's been using it over dry spun this winter. Yeah, it's a great alternative to dry spun in the sense that you need a little bit more moisture to the hair. Absolutely. Works great for a 3-day-old hair that's dry and has a couple days of heat damage. Absolutely. That is a great way to use it. That's actually the way that I use it. So awesome. Thank you for sharing that. All right, so we'll move into the dry oil finishing spray. This one is one of my favorites as well. I use it more as like a dry conditioner, even though it's not a dry conditioner. That's kind of what I liken it to. And I apply it all over to kind of revitalize my hair because it can be on the drier side. James likes to use this as a dry primer if he's using like an up style, like a ponytail, and the ends are a little tangly. You can spray the lengths and brush it right through them, and it really helps soften. James also recommends using this if you wake up with bedhead and you're not really ready to wash. You can spray all over to detangle and shine up the tangles for a quick product-free feeling, which is a great bonus to this product. You don't necessarily feel the product on your head, which is great. It also has the 6 oils. It's great for anybody with fine to medium hair, straight to curly. It can be dry or color treated hair. It's really going to help keep moisture in it, but also give you like a fresh feel the next day. Have you guys been using this one? Awesome for dry scalps too. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, it's great for those winter months. It adds a bit of shine for dull hair. It absolutely adds those oils in there really help revitalize the hair and bring back that natural shine look. It's not a heavy shine, but it's definitely that shiny sheen that can really make it look like brand new hair, like you just styled it. It's great for those clients that, you know, want their hair to look done, but don't want to look like they came in and had it done. So definitely great for that. Cool. Any questions on? All right, so let's get into James styling his ponytail. Again on Brooke. She's such a great model. So you can see that James already has the grain of the hair going where he wants it to, and he's just using his hands to bring it back. But when you look closely and just knowing what we've seen already in the products that he's used to blow dry in and then flat iron in, there's no flyaways. Like he really did a great job of smoothing that hair out, which helps if you're ever doing a style. So if you ever have a bride or an event that you're styling for, you know, really getting that blow dry and like the curl or flat iron done right before you start to style really helps take off time in that styling process. So you can see how easy it was for him just to like rake his hands through because he already set himself up for success with his blow dry and the styling. And he didn't even have to go over that ponytail. Look how beautiful that looks. So now he's going to go through with the Does It All. And we like to cover our little bungee bands so you don't see them. So it's a little bit of a cleaner look. So he's just using Does It All to secure that slip, that little piece of hair around the bungee to give it a bit more of a done finish. Do you guys use that trick? Do you hide your bungees? I didn't know it was a pet peeve of mine until I learned how to do it. And now if I see a ponytail without a little piece of hair around it, I'm like, oh, just that one extra step. Awesome. So now he's going through with that dry oil as his finisher to bring back some of that sheen and also a little bit of hold. So it keeps the flyaways away from her face, and it'll just help keep it in place for the rest of the day. So by adding the soft texture now, he's taking that slick ponytail that he did, and now he's giving it texture back. So just by layering on these products, you can have totally different moods or feels to a style. Any questions about that style? Do we do a lot of ponytails out there? I think it's one of the most common things I'm asked how to do is how to do a clean ponytail without any type of sagging or anything like that. So this was a good video and product to really see how to style a ponytail effortlessly. So thanks, James, for doing that. All right. So just in the comments, if you guys do have any questions whatsoever, now's a good time to ask them. I'm here for your benefit, so any questions are welcome. Or if you just have a comment or just want to say hi, drop it in the comments. Thanks, James. Well, if you guys have any further questions, you can follow us on Instagram at BumblePro. You can also take a little picture of that. I don't actually know what that's called, the scan code. And yeah, hopefully we hear from you guys. Let us know any questions you might have.